I miss her too much.
Ali lies to us, then he tells us that he forgot to bring flowers for Shrek. And you know Shrek needs a snack as soon as she gets off that plane because she's never left the swamp. Why would you forget her flower snack, Ali? Why? So Shrek gets out of the airport and the first thing she says is,
"Where's my flowers?"
Shrek then blames the fact that Ali's been gaming for the reason why he didn't bring her flowers. What? I've never gamed for so long that I forgot to bring somebody flowers. I've only gamed for so long where I didn't care to bring anybody flowers. Or do anything else. Really, I could just game all night long and be happy. What's up with women hating the idea that their man's gaming? All they're doing is just sitting in a room playing a game. My wife hates it too. If I got my headset on, she'll just look at me and be like, "You're such a dork," and be totally turned off and leave with this face of disgust. And then I start feeling bad. I'm like, am I gaming too much? Or is she just gaming too little? So just in case you forget, Shrek wants to move to Turkey with Ali, but Ali wants to move to the UK. But Shrek can't afford for Ali to come to America because the visa process costs 10,000 schmeckles. Or whatever currency UK uses. What, Monopoly money? What money does UK use? Pounds? God, I can lose a couple pounds myself.
I've not seen all of them like you, so I want to experience it.
Shrek meets Ali's parents, but the parents do not like ogres, so nobody says a single word. We gonna talk here? I've never seen an ogre, have you? Bunch of lively ones we have here today. So Ali takes Shrek to the shops because according to Shrek, she loves spending money. How much money does she have? She loves spending money, but she doesn't love spending money for the visa process?
I know Samson doesn't like the chili, so that's why I'm taking her to the chili shop.
So Ali has Shrek taste something really spicy, and I thought ogres could handle their spice, but look at this. Then Shrek starts freaking out because she sees the severed head and feet of her best friend. Donkey! What happened to you?
I'm going back home.
Good. That's the plan.
You don't announce your plan, Ali! You dummy! You don't come up with a genius evil plan and then when it all works out, you're like, yes, my plan is working. What the hell is wrong with you, dude? You keep that shit on the down low. You're showing your cards too goddamn early.
Don't you dare, don't you dare. Nah.
All right, Ali. I'm sorry for all the bad things I've said. That is hilarious. Oh, that's something I'd do straight up. Just chase somebody around with a dead fish and having a talk. Hey guys, it's me, the fish. I hope you're enjoying this episode, but if you aren't, then you could end up like me. That got really dark really quickly. Don't worry though, I'm not gonna kill y'all. Now I can't lie, this supermarket looks baller as shit. There's severed heads, there's fish everywhere, and they talk! It's the best! Anyways, let's talk about my favorite person, Andy. Andy is so little and awesome. He's just the goddamn best. But in this episode, Andy doesn't end up feeling the best by the end. But we'll get there when we get there. Let's start at the beginning.
I didn't want to be alone in the world. I wanted somebody.
Don't worry about that, Andy, for we all die alone. And usually in a very painful way. So, even if you're not alone now, you always have that to look forward to.
Will you marry me?
And it's taken Era so long to answer this question. God damn it, my anxiety. I just can't handle it. Answer already!
Of course I will marry you.
Yeah! You go, Andy! You go, you little mother! You and put that little dick in her and you make us all proud. Shit, his dick might not even be little. I don't know why I said that. It might be the biggest, magnificent dong that you've ever seen. In fact, if he had an average sized dong but a little body, it would make that dong look super huge. I don't know what his dong looks like, but if it is an average size dong, good job on your gigantic body to dong ratio. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God, oh my God.
She's so happy, Andy's so happy, and for some reason, I'm really happy about this, and I never get happy ever.
Today, I am leaving the Philippines.
Philippines? Where the hell is that? I thought you were in Philadelphia!
I've got to share the news about getting engaged.
So Andy is back home and he meets up with his best friend to grab a bite to eat.
I got engaged.
Sorry, what?
Is that a mic drop musical cue? That was weird. Alright then, that was alarming. I don't like that sound at all. Their food comes and Andy's food looks amazing. He's got this freaking hamburger with these French fries that look so huge and so goddamn tasty. And what did his friend get? A fucking salad. Of course. You gotta watch those carbs, don't ya? Now, I'm not gonna make a fat joke, but I could because I'm fat myself. And as a fat person, I can make fun of other fat people. You can't because you look goddamn incredible. So I don't even want you thinking about it. Andy tells us in Philadelphia that
Divorce is completely illegal.
so once he gets married, he's 100% a married man. I mean, I think she's 100% going to be a married woman forever, but you could just go to UK and forget about her. So, I don't know. It sounds like she has way more to risk than you do. Andy is sitting at his computer desk and he's playing Dragon Quest X. God, I love Dragon Quest X. It's such a good MMORPG. It's only in Japanese, but thankfully he has the Clarity translation app, so he can play it in English. And that's all we want, is we want Dragon Quest X translated to English. Come on, Japanese people, get on it!
Hello.
Hello, son.
So Andy calls his dad to invite him to the wedding, and this is the saddest part of the whole episode, because the dad looks at him and says,
I've got a hospital appointment, which I can't postpone.
Andy looks completely crushed by this, and it really hurts me to watch, but all I'm thinking is move the wedding date. You literally just came up with this wedding date 5 seconds ago. You can be like, hey, baby, what if we move it a month later? And she'd probably be like, all right, that's fine by me. But he won't do that. He's just so, well, we don't know if Andy won't do that or not. I'm just guessing Andy won't do that because this whole conversation, it just seems so sad on Andy's end. And he just seems so quick to agree. He's just like, okay, I got it. You're not coming over. All right. And he just looks so crushed. And the dad doesn't look happy either because the parents did not want Andy to marry Ara. But there's a wedding date and his parents can't come. And for that, I feel actually really bad about it. I don't know why. Andy, how the fuck dare you? You make me feel happy in this episode, then you make me feel defeated and worse than I did when I first started. What an asshole. Now we're on to my favorite. Sorry. I was trying to do the Xena Warrior Princess battle call, but I think I ended up just sounding really racist, like I was doing that la 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 thing that Indians do. Not Native Americans. I'm not that racist. I don't call Native Americans Indians.
I was having such a nice time until you came along.
That's what my wife sounds like when I'm gaming. I'm just laughing it up and she comes... Did I tell this story already?
It's about time I had it out with you.
So Xena thinks she has a one-up on Abraham because he's got a bunch of friends on social media who are women and dress super sexy.
Who might that be?
A porn bot. That person is 100% definitely not getting with Abraham. God, come on, man. You're not naive. How old are you, Xena? And you have a Facebook page? You should know all about the porn bots. Do women get porn bots in their friends request list? Or is it just men? Because I know mine is full of them and I never accept them. This dumbass just accepts them. He's like, oh, this pretty lady wants to be my friend? Holy shit, I might be getting my D played with by this pretty lady. Look at her compared to this. I want all of that. I can make that booty smack. This girl, she just makes her booty poop. There's a difference. God, she doesn't need a bra to hold up her titties. She needs 12 bras to hold them bad boys up. Zena still thinks that Abraham's sister could be his wife, and he feels like his nephew could be his kid. We had one person comment last week, and they said that it's normal for a child to call everybody in the tribe dad if they're an older elder. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Abraham wrote that comment, but if I'm wrong, nah, it's fucking Abraham. Abraham, get off my comments! In all reality, that makes sense. I can understand that. Now, the real question is that the actual reason the kid's calling Abraham dad, or is it actually his daddy? What do y'all think? Comment down below.
You seem very sheepish.
So she kicks him out the room, and then it's the next day, and he comes back with these goddamn flowers, and they look so stupid. I don't know why he's passing her flowers that look like this. What kind of flower is that? Did you just find that on the side of the road while you were walking towards this meeting? Here you go. I just found these random f***ing flowers. I hope you enjoy them. Toasty called it a weed in our podcast, and I can totally see it. Oh my God. If you want to listen to the podcast, stay tuned after this video. So Zena acts shocked about the flowers. She even says,
Oh, they're lovely.
wow, thanks for this flower you picked. Whose yard did you take this from?
I trust you.
Wait, why? You can't trust Young Dong? Are you fucking kidding me, Zena?
Zena said she believed me, so I didn't do anything wrong.
I feel like he worded that very strangely. Zena forgave me, so I didn't do anything wrong. Just the wording of that, it feels off. It feels like he knows he probably did something wrong, but because he was forgiven, he hasn't anymore. I don't know, man. Maybe it's a translation thing. Who knows? So Zena calls her granddaughter and she tells her how she's been getting drunk and dancing this whole trip and actually getting Young Dong too. Zena's granddaughter says that they are straight up incompatible.
This could be my last chance for love.
I don't think it's ever anybody's last chance for love. Your last chance is the moment you die. Unless if Zena's dying next week, it's not your last chance. And I'm sure the granddaughter has been through this 20 times with Zena before. She's always like, damn it, you keep going off, you keep finding men, you keep sleeping with them, and they keep breaking your heart, and I'm here to pick up the pieces. Or maybe not, I don't know.
I watch a lot of bargain hunts, so I know what I'm doing.
It's another Bobby Dazzler.
So now we see Zena go shopping for fun, and this is one of my favorite scenes of this episode because it's just hilarious. She goes from shop to shop trying to haggle prices down.
$7.50.
Go 7.
I will get 50.
Yes, I bet you will.
But I'm pretty sure in the end she's still getting ripped off. But Zena doesn't care. She's happy as hell to do it. These dumbass white people. Some random dude on the drum starts playing and Zena starts dancing. Not just because the music is calling to her, but because she wants to prove a point to Abraham that she can go out and dance and have fun, and there ain't a goddamn thing he can do about it. He may think he can do something, but there ain't nothing he can do. Look at me, Abraham. Look at me bounce this booty. There's nothing you can do. Everybody can see my booty here. Everyone around is loving it. They love watching her dance and they're laughing their ass off. I don't know if they're laughing with her or at her. I'm pretty sure it's a mix of both. I'm pretty sure they're just like, damn, we never get any white people. And then they got this white person just dancing to their music. So this is the part where Zena and Abraham sit down to solve their differences. and make compromises, but I feel like there was no compromise actually made. Abraham's like, I want you to drink a lot less. And she says, oh yeah, I will. All while chugging this glass of wine. Yeah, I'm definitely drinking a lot less. I promise you that I'm going to be drinking so much less. Trust me, Abraham, this is me drinking less. Usually I take 4 swigs, and this time I've only taken 3. But I'm a little drunk, so my count might be off, and I might be only on 2, so give me a second.
How much can you compromise for me?
She says she'll only dance privately, but with her friends out in public. And I have no clue what the fuck that even means. Anyway, now that they had this conversation, they can now be 100% serious with their relationship. And in my opinion, I don't think anything changed about them with this conversation. It's just gonna stay the exact same. Will you drink less? Of course. Will you not dance out in public? Okay, I'll dance with you and I'll dance with my friends in public. Nothing's changed. She's given him the illusion that things have changed, but nothing at all has actually happened.
Do you think I'm sexy?
You look like a man! And I don't want to have sex with a man. So now we're on to the last person, and this person is a huge piece of shit, and that's Phin. Fuck you, Phin. You suck. Nobody likes you, Phin. Oh my god, I'm part of the Monster Super Strange Party because your politics are garbage. You have nothing that you stand on. There's no ideals that you hold sacred. You are just a big piece of bean dookie. So Finn's story is that he wants to get married to a lady who has kids, but he doesn't want to be a stepdad. So this whole relationship is fucking useless. If you want to get with a lady who has kids, you have to accept the fact that you'll end up taking care of them and you'll be a stepdad. If you cannot accept that fact, you will not work. God damn it, Phin. What the fuck are you even doing here? You know she has 2 kids. She's not gonna leave her 2 kids for you. So we see Phin naked, and oh my god, he has a disgusting upper chest and his nipples are really small. Those are some UK nips if I've ever seen them. Why did I sound like that? He then jumps into an ice chamber just because he wants to make his nips even harder.
My beard's frozen.
You call that a beard? That's more like peach fuzz. You ginger soulless fuck.
There's not 3 people in this relationship. It's me and Sandra, maybe my cat.
What about her kids? You f***ing counted your cat before you even counted her goddamn kids? There's not 2 people in y'all's relationship. There's f***ing 4 and maybe a cat. You dumb piece of shit. Are you f***ing serious? You're not even going to acknowledge the fact that she has kids and that they're a big part of this relationship, are you? You don't even think they exist because they're not in the same room as you. Holy shit, Phin. What the fucking hell? So Phin is acting super insecure because Sandra's sister invited her ex, the father of Sandra's kids, to a family barbecue. And it's a family barbecue, so yeah, I guess that kind of makes fucking sense to me. Kind of weird, though. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in a place with my ex and eat barbecue. I'd be like, I don't know this fucker. But anyway, Phin is feeling super insecure about this. Which it makes sense because this is coming from the guy that likes to put a bean mask on. So yeah, you should feel insecure. You look so much like shit that bean mask actually makes you look more attractive.
I just don't like the idea that there's competition.
It's cause he knows that he'll lose. He learned this from his monster scary super party political movement when he ran for Mr. Bean of Bean County and he completely lost. So he's not into competitions anymore, obviously. Phin is on his way to pick up Sandra.
So I'm on my way to pick up Sandra.
I just fucking said that, Phin! So Sandra wants Phin to move to Brazil, but Phin wants Sandra to move to the UK. And he wants her kids to stay in Brazil. Yeah.
I got you a gift, by the way. And it's not a ring.
Did you need to mention that it's not a ring? That sounds like kind of an asshole-ish thing to say. Hey, I got you a gift. It's not a ring, because fuck you. We're not getting engaged, and this is not a proposal. But I did get you a gift.
But it's some sand.
My reaction is the same as Sandra's, and that's, what the hell am I going to do with this sand?
Send.
It's kind of sweet, though, what Phin said about it. He's like, this is a little part of the UK, so that means you'll always have a part of me with you. He said some shit like that. He didn't say it quite like that, because that probably would have been way sweeter to say. But he said it in a weird Phin way, where it wasn't sweet at all. So Sandra spends her first night in the UK, and it's the morning. And Phin thinks that it would be a great idea to give her a traditional English breakfast. Is that a British penis in there? 2 British penises? I didn't know y'all eat dong for breakfast. Good source of protein. The food looks disgusting and it's burnt to shit, and Sandra refuses to eat it, and this makes Phin kind of upset. Did you see the food you made? It's fucking disgusting. It's burnt. It's so black. It's like...
How much more black could this be? And the answer is none. None
good?
more black.
So Phin lays on the romance quite thick, and he takes Sandra out to a boat ride, which normally sounds super romantic, but this is Phin we're talking about. So let's see how Phin fucks all this up.
Well.
Shit.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
Oh, shit.
So he fucks it all up by hitting everything, being strangled by willows, hitting more sides, and just splashing, almost knocking the boat over, and just being an overall boring person to be with. So this date just sucks on all ends. It's the worst date that Sandra's ever been on. And it's so funny, Phin is so proud of himself, he even says,
We moved here. We're doing this every day.
and if that's her life every day here, she'd like to book her first ticket to Brazil, please.
I hate everything.
Same here! He then asks if she can see herself living in the UK, and she says,
No, I want you to come to Brazil.
Phin then starts bitching about her ex and her sister. Dude, they have nothing to do with y'all's relationship. And she even says, am I in a relationship with them, or am I in a relationship with you? And to that, I say she's in a relationship with you. Why? I don't fucking know. She must be as stupid as you are. Has to be, because I kinda like her, but goddamn it, she's with Phin, which shows me that she's not a good person. No good person would ever date Phin, unless if Phin tricked them with his smooth talking. But Phin could even win an election in the UK. So how the hell is he supposed to win the heart of anybody? He can't. He sucks. He's garbage. There's so many words that I can say, but it'll all end up being the exact same, and that's fuck him.
It would be very strange if that didn't have any effect whatsoever on me.
And it's all about you, isn't it? It's all about you, your tiny, weird-looking nips, and your emotions. We don't give a fuck about your emotions. We hate you. Shut the fuck up about what hurts you, because it definitely doesn't hurt us to watch you in pain. God damn! Alright, guys, that is it. This has been Dee-man Johnson III. I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. Whew, this has been a long episode, but some people have been telling me that they want longer episodes, so here you go. Stay tuned after this for the awesome podcast I had with Stephanie and Toasty. Y'all are awesome. Peace! Where we will discuss 90 Day UK. I'm joined here with the amazingly awesome Toasty as always. Want to say what's up to the people, Toast?
What's up, people? Hi, Dee-man. Thanks for having me again.
And we're going to discuss. Today, we're just going to discuss Shrek. Oh, no, I can't call her that. Well, I don't even know her real name. It's Sam. I should know her real name because her name is the same as my wife's. God damn it.
That should be memorable.
Right? Like, what the hell was my wife's name again? Oh, yeah, Sam. So we're going to start talking about Sam first. And, oh, man. This was a bit funny. I liked how Ali forgot the flowers, and then the moment he realized he messed up, you could just see it in his face. He's like, oh, no, this baby's not going to like this.
All right. I quite like that he realised in the car and then had that little cheeky moment. It was just like, what? It was adorable.
Yeah. And the first thing she said as soon as he gets her is, where's my flowers?
Which also points out that he's been cute in the past, and every single time he's brought her flowers.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he just realized. I mean, we all fudge up like that as guys sometimes. It's important to realize it and be able to fix it in the future. Stephanie just joined. Welcome, Stephanie. Let me know if you're going to be talking today or just writing. Either one is fine with me.
Well, I'm actually still just kind of trying to wake up a little bit, but I'll definitely, chime in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we haven't had. I haven't had any of my coffee yet. I usually save that for when I record the actual videos. So right now, I'm still on the process of waking up. But goddamn, did this episode do a good job of doing it. What did you think about the whole Ali forgetting the flowers?
Oh, I think that should have been something he definitely, should have brought, but also, it was something for him to kind of poke at him a little bit and them to, kind of break it up. So I don't know. I don't think it was the worst thing he could have done.
Yeah, it's not like having an evil plan to not have her move to your country so you can go to the UK.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a lot worse.
That's cracking me up. There are so many visa options for Ali. Just to put that out there, a spousal visa's not the only option for him.
Yeah.
But she did drop in the whole, well, this is a good place for us to start. And he's looking around going, I just want to live with my parents. I don't blame him.
He's like, I want that sweet UK life, for the love of God, man. Well, who's that other couple from the Caribbean way? Danielle and Johan. This is sort of giving me those vibes, but a lot less obvious.
Yeah,
I can't stand either one of them.
And a lot more endearing. I'm not keen on Danielle and Johan either. Or Johan?
Yeah, one of them.
Whichever one it is. Not keen on either of them.
Yeah, I completely hate them. They're so hard to watch, but this couple, they're actually cute. Ali's so goddamn animated, and then you got and then you got Sam, who's not quite as animated, but she does rock back and forth when she walks, and that's pretty cool. Have you ever seen the movie The Fifth Element?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the beginning, those where they had those round creatures that were sort of swaying back and forth that would walk with Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, those guys.
Well, they're really peaceful, so at least,
It makes her even more endearing.
Well, for an unpeaceful thing, she also reminds me of the Goombas from the Super Mario movie. If y'all the original one, the one from the 90s.
Goombas that weren't Goombas.
That's the good one, though. That's the good Super Mario Brothers, I thought, anyways. I thought it was so funny and cute the way that they, came up with everything in that.
Yeah.
No, I do too. I quite like that. You watch it, it's like, this is not the game, but I can still enjoy it.
I never understood the hate about that movie. I felt like it's the most entertaining from beginning to end. Things just keep happening. There's never a boring moment. It's the perfect bad movie.
And the actors are all fantastic in there.
Yeah, gotta love Bob Hoskins.
Oh yeah, yes. I love John Leguizamo personally, and the guy who plays Koopa. Dan Hopper. That's not it, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah.
It was passed very, very well.
He says that his worst movie that he's ever been in was Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and I 100% disagree. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is fucking amazing.
And he is amazing in it. I cannot believe that he feels that way about it, because that is my absolute favorite with Chop Top. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Lick my plate, yeah, little... I don't remember the quote, but just the way he acts the entire movie. Alright, anyway... I can talk about horror movies all day long, but nobody's here to listen to horror movies. If y'all enjoy it, comment down below, and maybe in October we'll do some more. But
there we go.
Let's talk about Ali taking... Sorry, I want to call her Shrek. Let's talk about Ali taking Sam to the shop. Not the swamp, the shops.
Yeah, that made me giggle too. So, we have those exact shops in England. We've got a lot of Turkish communities. I'm a part of one of them. And yeah, we've got Turkish supermarkets everywhere. But yeah, he cracked me up in this scene.
Was it the spice part?
Oh, the spice part got me. That is like an ongoing joke with Turkish foods in general. It's happened to me, happened to so many people that I've seen personally. And they're like, taste this. You taste it, it burns your head off, and they're just laughing.
It's like, God damn.
For whatever reason, that joke doesn't get old.
Now I'm curious at how hot it is, and I really want to try some. But I'm a spice addict.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a spice.
Well, at least
I'm not either, because those experiences traumatized me.
Oh no! Oh, what? Tell us about a traumatizing experience with spices.
Well, mostly that, or family members going, taste this, and you trust them. And you shouldn't.
How dare you trust your own family? What were you thinking?
Right? But yeah, I think Sam, after that, is definitely a Turk. She's an honorary Turk now.
God, I love that supermarket scene so much. I think my favorite part was whenever he started lifting up the fish, and he was like, kissy, kissy, kissy.
Yeah. Talking about great casting, they are great casting.
Oh,
I'm so
definitely.
glad they're on the TV.
Supreme.
I really...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say was I really didn't... I wasn't sure how I felt about Ali when I first met him on the other season. And this one, I actually kind of like him now. And I really like Sam anyways. I think she's really sassy and fun. So, I mean, I think it's amazing, actually.
Oh, they're awesome. I think the fact that she's also taken some initiative to learn some Turkish words, like the way she spoke to the parents, her pronunciation was good. Somebody that's only been speaking it recently.
I think they steps ahead of other ones too, because other ones won't, even attempt.
Yeah, and she doesn't talk down to him. She doesn't use broken English with him. She has a thick Geordie accent, and she's not hiding it. She's just going to talk to him, and he gets her. And that's how it should be, It's not talked down to. It's lovely.
Yeah, I always find it weird when people try. They know that they can't speak English well, so they talk to them in some weird way that you talk to your dog or a child.
Right?
Yeah. It's
so
gross. It's gross.
People used to do it to my grandparents. And my grandmother, she was really short. She was very cute, and she got away with a lot. So when people would do it to her, she'd get cheeky and she'd start asking them for discounts. And because they belittled her, they give it to her. Yeah. Every time. It was great. And it always just got me. She'd give me a little wink afterwards, like, they think I'm stupid, I got them.
That's so cute. I love that.
I just take the Courtney approach to life. Just let everybody think I'm stupider than I actually am, so I don't have to do anything. Works out great.
Well, I mean, it's working out, kind of for Courtney anyways. She, always seems like she's having an okay time or hanging out, and having a good, I don't know.
I mean, all she wants to do is get white girl wasted, and she did.
Yeah, she succeeds very well, yes.
She does. She keeps her word.
She really does, honestly.
Alright, next we're going to talk about Andy. Unless if y'all have anything y'all want to say about Sam and Ali that y'all didn't, we can move on to the Anderson.
I've got one thing to add about Sam and Ali.
Go ahead.
So, when she first enters the house, the subtitle said welcome. The parents, when they opened the door, they all started saying Janam, Janam at her, which means darling. So they just welcomed her in with love by calling her darling, like all of them. I thought that was beautiful and shouldn't really be missed.
That is really amazing. I didn't know that.
That was very cute. Like that, it's nice to see how welcome she is. I think that's shared back to her as well.
It's very sweet and very endearing, and I think that if anything, that's going to be a great experience for her. You know, going over there and meeting them with such love.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Completely agree. I thought it was really sweet the way the parents talked to her, and it was funny whenever they started to have that conversation, and at first it's like, oh my god, she has this shit, because she's talking, like, to me at least it sounds fluent to me in their native language, and then after that part, the first question, she was just like, I have no idea how to say anything else. I've already said every word I've learned.
She did great. I have to say she did very, very good at answering them. Pronunciation was very good. And yeah, I think she probably just got a bit insecure and started panicking in her head. Because I've seen her speak a bit more Turkish online. So like she's getting it. It does take time to learn the language.
Oh,
it was probably stage fright, you know. She was like, oh gosh, I can't think of anything. You know, chewing her nails.
I agree.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about my favorite person, Andy. I don't know about y'all, but Andy so far is probably my favorite person this season.
I like him. I just think he's, you know, kind of moving a little bit too fast, honestly. I mean, I think if he kind of just pumped the brakes a little bit, you know, things might go a little smoother. But I really like him, and I like Era too. So, yeah.
Yeah, I really like those two. He is going very, very fast.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Very fast.
He's
like he's gone, I really like her. I can't lose her. Quick.
Yeah, right. I got to get her before somebody else snatches her. Those damn Filipino people, they're so quick to grab my women. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe he thinks he's got to lock it down because, like, maybe he thinks everybody's after her. I have no idea.
I think him and Harold swap notes of like, hey, you like him, go for it. Like, just go for it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's harder on you whenever you, like, have a condition like that. Like, you just think, I don't know, maybe he just never had many opportunities of actually being with somebody. So, you know, like, whenever your first few relationships, you don't know how to act in them. So you're kind of immature. You're kind of quick to, like, want to get to, I don't know.
That's a good perspective to bring up. I guess he would have spent a lot more time in hospital than out socializing.
Yeah. So whenever you don't
that's a really good point.
A lot of experience in dating, you just don't know how to do it, and you get that honeymoon phase, and he's just riding it like a mother fudger.
He really is. I'm glad that they're both cute at least, and they both seem like nice people.
Yeah. So, Supreme, did you think she was going to say yes when he proposed with all the stuff that was leading up to this moment?
Honestly, I did not think she would, you know, say yes. I really didn't, but it wasn't because she didn't like him. It was just because of the timing. And, you know, I like I said, I think he just needs to kind of pump the brakes a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with that discussion he had with the mom right beforehand, where she's like, you're going too fast. Toasty, did you think she was going to agree?
I thought she was going to say, maybe in a few months ask me again. Like, I really did. But I think she probably got swept away by the excitement, was just like, yes, why not?
It was cute. Like, he had, like, the whole
Really
goddamn back seat filled up with balloons, and then he got on that little tiny knee of his. I was like, oh my god, I got cuteness overload.
He did do it the right way.
And then he's got that goddamn smile that just fucking warms my heart. I hate it. I hate having a warm heart.
He does have a good smile, though. Yes.
He really does. He's very enigmatic.
And then let's see what happened after that. He meets up with his friend. Just tell. There's nothing in there that I really want to hit on, unless if there's something y'all want to mention about him meeting up with the friend.
Yeah, why didn't his friend know that he was away? Did he not tell anyone? It was like, what happens if he goes missing? Like, you should tell people when you go on holiday.
She's not a good friend. She doesn't give a shit. She's a production friend. That's what I got out of it. So I think Andy might not have many friends. I'm just guessing, and this was a production friend, because I didn't see any chemistry between them. Like, it was just like, oh, so this is going on? Oh, okay.
No, I did see the chemistry. I think it was an actual friend, but I think for some whatever reason he's just not told people that he went on holiday. Maybe because like he was aware people might judge him and be like, don't propose.
Well, when it's all said and done, he's like, too late now.
Yeah, because there were certain looks between them, and yeah, like that just cool. But she's probably also going, why are like cameras are awkward.
Oh, definitely. I will say, whatever that burger he ordered, those French fries looked so good. Oh my god.
I think they were in a Weatherspoons. They look like Weatherspoons fries.
I don't know what that is, but I just want them. I want all of them. And then she orders like a goddamn...
like a go-to chain.
And then I see what she orders, and she orders a goddamn salad.
Of course, that's what they usually order on TV.
Yeah, it's like, no one tell me anything about what I'm eating.
Yeah.
Not much on this menu that's healthy.
Lady, you're not tricking anybody. I'm sorry, but come on. You know that's not going to fill you up, girl. Come on, come on. Just embrace it. Just enjoy a burger. But then again, I don't know if I could enjoy eating on camera. If a bunch of people were watching me, I'd probably just order the salad or a soup or something that I don't have to chew too much.
No, I would too, because I'd just be like, people are watching me eat. Do I now eat quick? I don't think it.
Right? And then when people talk to you, you sort of like talk with like covering your mouth or something. Like, nah, I'm not going to deal with any of that. But then there's the oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say I would definitely want the hamburger and fries, but yeah, I wouldn't want people watching me eat it either. So yeah.
Yeah, Andy probably realized halfway, like, damn it, I'm not eating shit. This burger's been sitting here for like 30 minutes getting cold.
Right. And watch me say things over and over and over again.
So, I think the saddest part, though, is whenever Andy called up his dad. And just the looks on both of their faces. The dad had the look of disappointment, and then Andy had the look of straight-up sadness.
I think that might be why he didn't tell anybody what he was doing, because he didn't think his dad would be happy or something. You know, I don't know. I think it's something to that.
He said his parents didn't approve when he came back and told them that he's engaged.
It's just weird the
way...
way...
They were already aware before the call.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Like, the way they talk about it, you think that they would be setting up, like, an appointment to, like, have dinner or something, not to get engaged, because there's no congratulations. At least, I don't remember him saying anything like that. It was just, well, I have a doctor's appointment, so I can't change that. So that's all.
Yeah, but they did already preface that he told them, so we don't know what was really said in that call before.
Yeah.
The date is 2 months away. And as a British person who uses the NHS, I mean, you can't change an NHS appointment. The wedding date will be easier. It's like that. God knows how long he was waiting. It could be anything from 3 to 6 months to a year. And then if that gets postponed, it could be even longer. And then if he needs anything else, that could be even postponed. A wedding date he's booked very, very soon could easily be changed a lot easier than the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I think. If he's just like, hey, baby, check out this. Like, can we just move it a month or a week? Like, but he wants to move quick.
Just gotta lock her down.
Yeah, I think Andy could use some good support, though, you know, from his family. I think that's, you know, that's not exactly fair for him.
No, it's not fair for him, but he's booked the date 2 months away. Like, Dee-man said he could do it a week later. He could do it a week before.
Yeah.
Do it at a point where they could accommodate everybody.
Yeah, I feel like I set up when I did my wedding, like everybody knew, like I think almost 6 months in advance. We didn't do any of that. Oh, guess what's happening just around the corner? Drop everything and come on over.
No, right? There's time to plan.
It just feels weird that he doesn't know when his dad has any appointments, because especially if they're that stretched out there. Because I know, like, almost every appointment my dad has and on what day it is, and we don't even live together.
I don't know my mum's appointments. Yeah.
Oh, no. You're an Andy.
She tells me that, like, I've got one. I'm like, okay, hope it goes well. You want me still with you? Good. But aside from that, it's just like, yeah, they happen.
I will say, though, that just the look on Andy's face was just killing me. Like, the way the conversation went after that, I just felt so goddamn bad. And I don't like feeling bad.
No, I think he deserves some happiness in his life, and I hope, you know, the wedding thing, you know, does work out, even if they have to adjust it a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope so too. Or if he could invite some of his friends.
Yeah,
like
nice. The salad lady.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's salads in Filipino, and in the Philippines. I don't know why I said in the Filipino. That's weird. All right.
It reminded me of when Zena says the Gambia.
All right. Well, speaking of Zena, before we move on to Zena, is there anything anybody wants to say about Andy and was it Ara? I
think it's Aura. Aura, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody have anything that they want to say about them before we move on?
Well, I just wish them lots of luck in the future, and I hope that, you know, we get to see them in maybe another few episodes or another season.
Yeah, I second that. Completely agree with you there, Spring.
Definitely. If we could get 3 seasons of the I Love You Chicken guy, we could get 2 seasons of Andy, God damn it.
Oh my God, I'm so glad they're not in this season. Right, yeah, we need more Andy. I really want Jamie to come back.
Oh, I remember Jamie. That guy was cute.
He was lovely.
All right, let's talk about Zena. Probably one of the... God, I don't even know what to say. At least she knows where she stands or what she wants in life. I can say that. And she wants young Dong, and she wants to do what the hell she wants to do. But she doesn't realize young Dong, there's always asterisks on it. Young Dong is never like just freely given. You have to pay for it one way or another.
True. Very true.
Yeah. And she's doing that whether he has a wife and kids or not.
So somebody commented on one of my videos that I did on them, and they said that it's normal for a kid to call every elder in the village dad. So I found that interesting. But then I thought, is this person telling me the truth, or is it just Abraham?
It might be Abraham.
Yeah, I think he made the comment, and now he's trying to make me think something that's not real. But you know, I'm not 100% sure, but I can kind of believe that, you know, that in a village
Yeah.
they call every elder dad. That makes sense to me.
I mean, it could be the case, but then that also leaves a lot of grey area for if it is his kid. He can say that anyway.
Right? He's like, no, don't worry about it. They call every elder dad. It doesn't matter that I'm actually his dad.
Right?
Yeah, I think Zena needs to do a little more research before she actually believes that. I mean, not that it's not true, but I would kind of watch that a little more.
I feel like you should do more research before you accuse anybody of that, because she went straight on saying, well, I guess she didn't accuse by saying, this is your son. She said, but she did ask, she's like, is that your son? Is that your wife? Oh, God damn.
She came out with it though, like she's telling him the shopping list. Like, she's so blasé. What she says things, it's just like, yeah. She might as well be saying, look, sky's clear today.
Yeah, she definitely has her own style, that's for sure. Her dancing and her having fun and...
I didn't notice, but Zena's got a big old butt.
Yeah.
She does. It's quite impressive.
Yes,
right?
Like, she popped that booty.
I was like, I can see that you're almost twerking, but I don't really know what that, maybe a tribal twerk, if there's such a thing.
It's like a little, cute little jump. It's really sweet.
Oh, the way everybody was just clapping her and egging her on. That was awesome.
Yeah. But are they laughing with her or at her?
I think, go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't think she cares. She's
Yeah.
having a good time, so that's all that matters.
I think it's both. I don't think they've ever seen it. I think white people are really rare, and then white people dancing to their music is even more rare, so it's more like a spectacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Absolutely that. God bless her, though. Like, thank you for those scenes, Zena.
So let's start at the beginning with Zena. So she meets up with Abraham, although I'm almost positive that's not how you say his name, but I don't think he gives a fuck if she mispronounces his name, personally. I think he's just like, it's fine, whatever, just give me your money. But the thing that I noticed was the shitty flower he handed her. He was just walking there and probably just saw this shitty thing growing out from like a crack in the street. It was like, yep, this is gonna show my appreciation and love.
He handed her a weed.
Yeah, right. It could have been a weed for all I know. That's what it looked like.
It literally did. And she was like, oh, that's lovely, thanks.
Yeah, like, thanks. I can't take this home anyway. I can't. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Maybe if he would have collected a few more, you know, it might have been a better, you know, offering to her. But yeah.
I think if he collected, I think it would have been more obvious. It's just like all grown, all fucked up and weird looking. It would just look worse and worse the more you add to it. Like, is that poison ivy? I have no idea. Here you go. What I found funny as shit was whenever she started mentioning about the females on his Facebook page, and it's just all those porn bots, and she's like, do you talk to these people? Why are they there? Blah blah blah. It's like, dude, those are literal porn bots. They aren't people.
No, they make me laugh. Yeah, it is quite funny when you see one pop up. You're like, oh, that's what AI is making.
I'm a filmmaker, so we get it all the time in our friend requests. I probably have like 500 porn bots trying to be my friend, and every once in a while they slip through the cracks. But you know, like I got like fucking 5,000 friends on Facebook. I got 5,000 people that added me on Facebook. I hate calling them friends because I don't know any of these motherfuckers at all.
They all show up now, like reminding you of the memories.
Yeah, they usually just pop up in my comments whenever they want to disagree with something. It's like, thanks.
Yeah, I thought it was funny where Zena showing the little bit of jealousy that she did, you know, at all.
Yeah. But even that, she said, like, dead straight.
Right.
No emotion. I'd be really hurt, would you? How would we know, Zena?
Yeah, her single-head interviews are the most funniest shit ever. Just...
Oh man, I really like her. Like, I love watching her. I don't agree with everything she does, especially as this is meant to be her second round to Gambia that we know of.
Yeah. I think it's her second. I think we should do a vote. Is that Abraham's kid and wife? Yay or nay? I say it's not. Supreme. Yay or nay?
I think it is.
Whoa. Goddamn. Okay, Toasty, what about you?
I'm on the fence.
Damn. So we're all split.
Literally possible.
I think it's possible. I just don't think it is. But I don't know, though. Dude's kind of old in their culture. He should have had, like, fucking 40 of them kids by now. No, not literally.
I was thinking that. He's past the age of marriage.
Yeah, I just have a weird feeling. I just have a weird feeling about it. That's all. It's not that I know for certain, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm more on the side that they are his. Yeah.
Yeah, and she can't ask anybody. That's when I'd start pulling out my phone and doing Google Translate, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we can't read." I'll be like, "God damn it!"
Well, if they're part of whatever Abraham's doing, then they won't tell her anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
I just always thought that they couldn't speak the same language, so Abraham didn't let anybody know about his plan. He's just able to get away with it because nobody knows anything what anybody's saying. I like that idea a lot more.
I wish it was
he was
that idea.
He was
But
probably
that's
afraid
strange.
that she'd stop bringing gifts, you know, so he
Yeah.
didn't want her to know.
In
Yeah.
the first episode, the family were all excited that she's coming and that she pays for things.
Speaking
Yeah,
about paying for things, what about her haggling? All those haggling scenes. So before you joined Supreme, Toasty and I had an idea about the whole haggling thing, but I want to hear what you think about. Do you think she was getting good deals? Do you think that she was haggling properly?
I think she was doing a really good job, but I'm not exactly certain because I don't know how the deals go over there. But I mean, she probably got at least a few deals, that's for sure.
I feel like they saw that there was a white person. They marked it up by a crap ton. And then even though like she dropped the price by a lot, she's still getting ripped off. At least that's what I think.
That's probably true.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think she's still got ripped off. They were just like, yeah, you know what, still better price than other people give us.
Yeah,
I mean, as long as she doesn't know it, then you know she didn't get really ripped off.
Plus,
No,
she-
in her
yeah,
mind, she's the winner.
yeah, she looks like she's having fun. So I guess in the end, she kind of is. I just remember when I went to Mexico and they just saw me as like this white guy, and everything was so. They were just upcharging everything, and I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need this fucking $200 trinket.
Right.
The fuck am I gonna do with that?
Going abroad to other countries is probably the one place where I get real benefit out of looking racially ambiguous.
Right.
But I get the good deal every time. As long as I don't have a white person next to me, I get a very good deal.
That's awesome.
It works.
And then we have the whole the dancing scene. I really like that, but I also liked how she did it as more of a test also. She's like, I'm going to do this and it's going to piss Abraham off, but I need to do it just to see how he reacts.
Smart lady, that's all I can say.
Very smart lady. She
What?
kept having these kind of, like, really juxtaposing things that she's saying. Like, there was one point where she said to him, "It's all right if I go dancing out. No, it's all right if I go dancing privately out. And he went, yeah, that's fine. She went, oh, that's okay then. That's a good compromise. How do you dance privately out if you're going out, going to a public place? But she got around it really well.
Maybe. I'm trying to think how that would go in her head. Maybe it's because she's with a private group of people. But everybody, I have no idea.
That's what I was thinking. She's probably like, yeah, just a few friends in a club.
But then she goes on to talking about lingerie and wearing nothing and only doing that in front of him. And I'm thinking, wouldn't that be where you would do that at? Like, not in front of random strangers? How is that a compromise?
I was wondering that too. Maybe it's like smoke and mirrors. Like distracting with this. He won't notice anything else.
Right? I think...
It's Zena logic magic.
Right.
You know, if it makes sense in her brain, it makes sense.
I think she's giving the illusion that he's winning, but really she hasn't changed shit, because he's like, I want you to drink a lot less, and she's like, oh, I'll drink a lot less. Meanwhile, she's taking chugs out of that wine of hers while saying that.
Brilliant. That was so good. She's great. Gold.
She's a fantastic person to have on cast. She is so entertaining. I love watching her.
Same here. She says that she'll compromise, but I have a feeling she didn't change a single thing about herself or compromise at all in that discussion.
Not one thing.
Right.
No, even her dresses. She's still keeping her dresses.
Right? So she can dance privately in public. All right? She's going to drink a lot less while chugging her wine, and she's not going to go outside in lingerie or be naked. I mean, it sounds about right.
Oh God, I'm so glad TLC brought her to us.
I guess there's only one other spot with Zena that we didn't talk about, was her calling her granddaughter. And the granddaughter she doesn't believe that this is true love at all coming from Abraham. And, you know, I mean, I don't either. But at the same time, I do love how Zena was like, you know, I'm going to sleep with him the first night because then at least I got what I came for. Everything else is just whatever.
I think that's what makes her so likable, because it would be a shitty thing, you know, to just be done. But she's like, no, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it.
How did y'all feel about the call with her and her granddaughter?
I feel bad for her granddaughter. She must be worrying sick all the time about what her nutty nan is up to.
Her naughty nana?
I think her granddaughter's right to be kind of worried and you know, kind of question everything, because, you know, she's kind of watched her do this maybe a few other times and had to deal with the fallout of that. And so I can kind of understand the granddaughter's, you know, stance on that.
Well, how do you think Zena acts whenever she's like grieving an ended relationship? Do you think she goes like super crazy?
I think she probably just drinks and dances a little more wildly.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. My first thought was, oh yeah, she's gonna hit the wine a lot harder.
And she might wear her lingerie out in public, you know.
Yeah, exactly that. I don't think she'll have any change to her tone, any change to her facial expression. She's just like, I'm sad. That'll be it.
And then she asked Abraham if he finds her sexy. Oh, God.
Does she find Abraham sexy, though?
She must do.
I don't know.
She's willing to go all the way to Gambia and sleep under... Well, she didn't sleep there, but she got enough there with no roof.
I think he likes her enough to try to keep her as Santa Claus for them, you know, Zena Claus.
Yeah.
He brings them gifts and makes them happy and all that, yeah.
Here comes Zena Claus, here comes Zena Claus, in and out the bed. that doesn't make sense. But anyway, anybody have any last things to say about Zena, our warrior princess, before we move on?
I really hope that she just continues to have fun and not let Abraham bring her down, and finishes her trip in Gambia. And I hope that's beautiful for her. And I don't know. Other than that, we'll see.
All
I hope
right.
she starts looking for her granddaughter at some point too.
Yeah.
She should just bring over her granddaughter. Come on, all the best men are here.
Yeah.
Abraham has a son. You can haggle and everything.
The best deals.
The best deals. And the best music too. So I do not want to talk about this last person because I mean, I just feel like if I just talk about him, I'll just start like just getting upset and yell the entire time. But it's Phin.
Ew.
Phin.
Ew. He continues to give me a stomachache, that's for sure.
He drives me nuts. I don't understand Finn's logic at all with anything. He doesn't make sense.
He's his own worst enemy.
Completely. Okay. So they got a cab he got a cab to and from the airport to Heathrow, which is outside of London, on the outskirts. Well, it's London, but literally on the outskirts. To Bath, which is near Bristol. That's very far away.
How much?
That cab journey would have cost around £200 one way.
God.
Wow.
Damn.
Insanity. Like, complete insanity what he did. The train, much cheaper and quicker. And there's a station at Heathrow. I don't understand what he was doing.
Oh, maybe Finn's too special to ride, the public transit and stuff like that. That's all I was thinking.
So he's entitled. Or he's got that, what do you call it, where you think of yourself highly than that?
He's got that chip on his shoulder.
Massively. I mean, this is a man who's a part of the Monster Raving Loony Party, or whatever the hell they're called. It is the dumbest party in politics. They show up every election dressed as idiots. Their manifesto doesn't really, and all they do is take votes away from actual candidates that we need.
Yeah.
Or that we don't need to be in power.
I wanted to talk to you about that because you know about the politics that he was doing because he was wearing that bean face, whatever that mask is. So you know all about that party and what is that party and what do they believe in?
So these are people that are forever rebels who want to say, screw you to politics, we're better than that, and we do this. It's a nonsense party. It was started by, I think it was an earl or something, like someone with a title, lord. It was started by a lord, and that should tell you everything. But a lot of these people, it's just, they want to be on show. It's very self-gratifying. They've usually run against high-profile candidates. So the picture of him, he was next to a candidate called Jacob Rees-Mogg, who was like quite high up in the Conservative Party and was a bit of a, like, he was one of the backbenchers for every single Prime Minister that we went through with the last Conservative Party in power. So he ran against him.
So he's just standing up there like an idiot.
Literally.
Yeah,
literally like an idiot, waiting for the votes to be counted. Like, oh, look at my stupid costume and my giant sort of pin badge thing. It's stupid.
Come on. I mean, I've always heard that gingers have no soul, but come on, Phin. You can do better. God dang it.
Oh, man. Finn's just a bad I don't want him as an example of, like, British dudes. This is a shitty example. Phin, if you're listening, work on yourself, please.
Listen, you have Phin and you have Andy.
Yeah, night and day. Like, absolute gentleman, really nice, very thoughtful. And there's Finn himself. He just thinks of himself.
Dude's such a pussy. I remember when he started talking about that ice chamber that he was going into, and he's
Oh God.
so me and my wife do cold plunges sometimes, and we're in there for like 10 minutes, and I swear I feel like Finn just walked in and walked right the fuck out.
Right? That's what I thought he did. And what's the point of going to one of those places? Just run yourself a cold bath.
It makes him feel special.
Right.
True.
Well, at least we got to
He had
see.
to show us-
What? Go ahead.
Sorry, he had to show us that he's a Cambridge graduate.
Oh, yes.
He wasn't a part of the punting team. There's no bloody way they would have taken him. He saw his skills.
I was gonna say he had to show us what every woman is missing, and that's him without his shirt on.
Ew.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
God, yeah.
Finn.
That was upsetting.
Whenever we become a certain size, Finn, there's a time that you just gotta stop taking off your shirt in public, unless if you're at the beach. And this, you're at that weight. I'm beyond that weight. So come on, Finn. Just do your part.
I have to say, with British men, there is a bit of a shameless thing where it comes to getting your top off.
Okay.
The sun comes out, you go outside, everybody's got their top off.
So even though he looks like that big, round, fat vampire at the end of Blade, that's just normal in the UK.
He would just be like, yeah. But then some men do first cover up.
God, I was just
Majority of them will
distracted.
just put on.
I was just distracted as his nips pointing the opposite ways. I was like, God damn, Finn. Why are they so tiny, Finn?
That might be the cold therapy. You know, he's keeping them tight.
It was tiny before he jumped in the cold ice chamber. And then the only difference is when he came out, they were hard. And then he says my beard's frozen. What beard? Yeah.
Just to prove it to us.
He's got some whiskers and some bristles. I mean,
Right?
okay.
That little fuzz, that fuzz was frozen. Shut up, Finn. Trying to think what else happened with Finn. There was that boating thing.
Oh. Yeah, the attempt at punting. And then he even had, so there's like, Cambridge is quite famous for its boat races with the university.
Yeah.
It's just very posh. It's a different kind of world. But yeah, he wanted to show us that he was a part of that. Nearly fell off the boat a number of times. I felt so bad for her. She looked like an unwilling hostage.
Well, she couldn't go anywhere. She was literally trapped on a boat surrounded by cold ass water.
Yeah, assaulted by a tree.
God, he was so funny though. He was smiling so wide and said, see, if you move here, we could do this every day.
Said it's the British dream. And I'm like, it's not mine.
Oh no, you just, speaking of British dream, you just remind me of the British breakfast he made her.
Oh my God. Okay, that was criminal.
I don't get how Finn is that big when he's a vegetarian. Bro, all you eat is grass.
A lot of vegetarian food here is not healthy.
Yeah, I made that joke to my wife, and she's like, you dumbass, I eat carbs. I'm like, shh. I'm like, shh. Shh.
But I can get why he's unhealthy. He can't cook. The man can't cook. He's probably getting a takeaway every night.
Did you see his...
Why you cook that sausage?
Right?
So bad.
Why did he still give it to her? God.
He spent so much on a cab, but he won't take her to the local cafe.
And is it just me, or did he seem a little offended when she's like, it's Bert?
He did, and That's not how you cook a British sausage. You start it in the pan, and then you finish it off in the oven. You don't then cremate it back in the pan.
He has no idea what he's doing.
No, he really doesn't. Like, he's a bit of a man-child. He does what we call throwing. I don't know if you guys have a saying like this, but we call it throwing your toys out the pram.
Oh no, I never.
Like
heard
when
that.
a kid just has a little tantrum and they throw their toys at the pram. He's kind of doing that, like constantly. Anytime anything's not fitting with him, he's just throwing his toys out the pram and having a little whinge.
Yeah, we call them mantrum.
Mantrum.
I've never heard that one either. I do like how, I mean, I kind of think it's a little bit sweet that even though he's vegetarian, he still tried to make a meat-based food for his love interest. You know, I think that in itself could have been sweet, but it's Finn that did it, so of course he had to fudge it up.
It was a really bad like just a sausage and an egg. Where's the rest of the fry-up? Where's the rest?
Yeah, and
Where's
isn't
the
a
hot dog?
traditional UK, isn't there like beans and shit and toast?
Yeah. Beans, toast, hash browns, eggs,
Ugh.
bacon, or raw bacon if you mean.
What kind of do y'all have like weird bacon in UK, or is it like our bacon? What kind of?
Most is back bacon, so
Okay.
it's like a thick cut bacon. But you can get similar to what you guys have. I eat lamb bacon.
All I know is that the
sounds so good.
Canadians, those,
Awesome.
those damn Canadians have it all wrong. I'm looking
Their
it
little
up.
ham
Yeah,
bacon.
just like a piece of ham, isn't it? What they have?
Yeah, it's just a round piece of ham. Oh, hey, British back bacon. God damn, it looks like bacon but way bigger.
Yeah, it is, and it goes crispy.
All right. I'm gonna have to try this traditional. I don't know how I feel about beans and toast, but damn it, I'm gonna get on it.
I'm not the keenest fan on beans and toast, but I love beans with a fry-up. It just works together so well.
I'll have to. What kind of beans is it?
Baked beans, Heinz.
Okay.
Just in tomatoes, and then what we do is we add a little bit of Worcester sauce, a bit of white pepper, any herbs you like, and then yeah, nice.
I'm gonna have to try a traditional UK breakfast one of these days. I feel like.
I'll send you the recipe one. It's really good.
I'll make it exactly like Finn. Thank you very much.
Ew.
I know where to learn from the best of the best.
The best of the best.
Maybe we need those bean masks, you know, to enjoy a proper breakfast. I don't know. We'll have to ask
Probably.
Finn.
That bean mask was terrifying. That could be the face of the next serial killer, like, movie franchise.
I thought it was the first time I saw him. I was like, is he in some kind of scary movie?
Right? Like, it's so frightening.
Yeah, I didn't know
wonder if
what it
people-
was. I thought it was like a weird burnt face thing at first, and then I looked closer and I was like, is that fucking beans?
I implore you all to look up the costumes of people from the monster raving loony party. They're nuts. There was one called Bin Face. Literally a bin on his head.
Alright, I'm looking up photos right now. I see, I don't know, what? I see some guy with the biggest hat in the whole entire world. Oh my god.
Yeah. They like to be seen.
God, yeah. It looks like big personalities, but it just looks like probably a whole bunch of weak-ass, just sensitive
Rich
men.
people.
Yeah, they're feeding their
Well,
egos doing that.
Yeah, it's very, very sort of self-serving.
Is Finn the only one with a bean face, or is there more with bean faces?
No, he'd be the only one with the bean
Okay,
face.
'cause I'm
People
seeing
will
a-
have a different costume.
I'm seeing a bunch of photos of him popping up. Alright, Google it yourself. Monster Raving Loony Party. If you're at home, check it out. Check out God. And then if you are in the UK and you know about this party, let us know what y'all think about them. Are you part of it? Do y'all hate them? Do y'all love them? Let us know.
I'm going to have to give it a good scroll and a research because I want to check it out too.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else happened with Finn that really gives a shit. I mean, the whole time he was just insecure about the sister inviting
that.
Yeah, about her inviting what's probably her kids' father to a barbecue.
What does that matter?
It shouldn't, but he's that insecure about it, and it's out of line.
Yeah, he said something along
You're so concerned, build those bonds.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually none of his business what they do, you know, in their own stuff. So, like, for him to put his opinion into it, I think is kind of wrong.
God.
Absolutely.
And the way he words things, I'm trying to think of how he said it. He's like, it would be very strange if you think that wouldn't have an effect on me. Just the way he worded that, put a blame on her when really it's not her fault at all. And then it just makes it seem like it's always all like how that would put an effect on me. Man, fuck you. It has nothing to do with you. Who gives a shit?
He's very combative. Like everything that he does, he wants to fight about. And that's really, really obnoxious as a human. Yeah.
It is very obnoxious. He's very selfish.
Yeah.
He's only thinking from his perspective. He's not thinking from anyone else's at all. It's all me. My feelings matter most. How dare you shun my feelings because they matter far more than any of yours.
Like, he thinks that's crossing the line, but he didn't think it was crossing the line when he was talking about how he didn't want to be a father, yet he's dating a woman with kids. Like, I mean, well, he was like so foot down, I will never be the stepdad. It's like, then what the hell are you even doing?
None of it makes sense. The only thing that makes sense is none of it makes sense. He's very confusing and self-centered, and he needs to mature. It would do him some good.
Right. There was something he said as well earlier on in the episode about him, her, and his cat or something, and he said, "Oh, there's not 3 people in this relationship. It can't be controlled by a cat." I was like, "What about our kids?"
Yeah, there's literally 4 people in that relationship.
Yeah. And her kids definitely come above your cat because she birthed them. As a cat mum myself, she birthed
he doesn't even he doesn't even put the kids in the equation. He just thinks it's him and her and the cat, and that's wrong. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's never had to think about anybody else but himself.
Yeah, I have that in my notes. I was 100% going to mention that. Like he even brings up maybe my cat, and it's like, dude, there's fucking 2 kids, man. What the hell?
Right? They're humans, 2 whole humans that he just refuses to acknowledge.
Yeah, that was just insane.
And she seems like such a nice lady. She's been through a lot. She's still very positive and very sweet and very polite about.
She deserves so much better. Oh.
She really does. She really does deserve better.
And it's like she wants him to move to Brazil, but I don't think he's going to want to move to Brazil, especially it seems like he loves his country so much that he's a part of a political party. I just don't see Finn ever moving to Brazil.
Well, it's not really, that's more of a, like, it's a anti-political party. You've got people that are too old to rebel going, I'm going to rebel against the country. I'll join this silly thing. It's not really a proper political party.
Okay.
But realistically, she's got 2 children. They've got their lives settled in Brazil. There is a huge support network out there. For their specific relationship, it makes much more sense for him to move.
Yeah. Yeah, that
then
makes
she'll
sense.
have another. Then she'll have a whole nother kid. Yeah, she'll have 3 kids then.
Oh
yeah,
no!
That'll be the only downside.
And this kid likes to cook shitty fucking sausages. God, what is he gonna make the kids when the kids are hungry?
Nothing.
Oh, God. Yeah, he wouldn't understand that he'd have to feed them.
He
Because
would.
because he's not a a babysitter or a stepdad. So what's he supposed to do?
Exactly. He's not going to take
What
on
else
any
is that?
responsibilities.
None at all.
He really does seem like the type to argue that point because he's already inferred that he could do that with certain things that he said already.
Yeah, he'd be like, "What do you mean you're going out? Then I have to watch the kids. They're not my kids."
Yep.
Right? The way he complained about the sister's child also being there to be watched. So this is a family. This is what you do. It takes a village.
He needs to mature. He definitely could use that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, you're asking the guy who wears a bean mask to mature.
Oh, I'm not asking him to. It's just if he wants the situation to work, he will change. Yeah,
right.
Guy that gets a cab to and from Heathrow bar. Mental. That's insane.
Good. I think I remember you mentioned that before in the chat room. I feel like that's gonna be the thing that you just keep talking about forever.
I will, because I still don't get why you would do that.
Right?
You live here to Bristol.
Okay.
Do you not find a Bristol?
I can think of why you'd want to bring a taxi back home when you're with somebody who just got off an airplane from Brazil to UK. I can understand that. But going there in a taxi, like, why would you waste that much money? Like, for your own comfort?
That's what's weird. And then instead of taking her out for breakfast, he puts her an awful sausage.
Yeah, like, I'm more comfortable with the money inside my pocket. Like, I'd take the train there, but I would probably take a taxi back no matter the cost just because of the, like, somebody's been flying all day. They don't want to deal with public transportation whenever they get to their destination.
Yeah, I would prefer the train because, like, in the UK it's just quicker. I've been cramped on a plane for ages. I don't want to then be stuck in a car for 2.5 hours as he would have been.
Oh, actually, I don't think I would have done that. I probably would have just gotten a hotel room next to the airport and then the train the next morning. Because that would probably still be cheaper.
Yeah, and then you'd actually see England.
Yeah.
Like, if anyone does visit England, get the train. Like, not so much the tube, you won't see nothing. You're underground. But if you're getting the overground train from city to city or from town to town, you see so much more of the country that way. And it's a lot cheaper, a lot faster.
Well, there you go. Nobody likes Finn, and nobody ever will.
Maybe his mum. She likes him.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I think she's like, God damn it, I gave birth to this beanhead. That sounds racist. But
he's more of like a human bum.
Oh, God. I would say he's a shithead, but I guess that's sort of close to the human bum. Because what's inside the human bum? A whole bunch of fins. All right. Anyway, does anybody have anything that they want to say before we end this, starting with Toasty?
I hope that Finn's girlfriend gets away soon.
The weird part... the weird part is Finn's girlfriend sort of looks like my mom, and it's sort of like when she was younger, and it sort of freaks me out.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. So do you feel quite protective?
Don't worry about it. All right. Supreme. What do you do you have any final thoughts, final things you want to say about this episode before we end this?
Well, I don't really know. I just think that Finn's girlfriend needs to run, and I hope that Zena gets to keep on partying. And other than that, I just kind of am excited to see the next one.
Completely agreed. I'm excited to see the next one. I hope Zena keeps partying as well. I hope Andy decides to move the date so his dad can actually come and support the wedding.
Yeah.
The real question is, do you think that even if he moves it, the parents would come? Or do you think no matter what date Andy said that the dad would have a visit, a quote-unquote visit that day?
That's a good possibility that he might, just not want to go. So, yeah, that would be very sad and heartbreaking.
Yeah,
I mean, that's possible, but I think the parents might just go if the date was changed.
Yeah, well, we will find out next week. I feel like. Well, I would like to thank you, lovely ladies, for joining me today. It's always such a pleasure and so fun chatting with you about reality trash.
Well, thanks, Dee-man and Tootsie. It's been fun.
Thank you both. It has been fun. And anything I said about the Monster Raving party is my own opinion, backed with what I've seen in my experience.
Oh no, we're gonna get a whole bunch of people who are part of the monster.
Photos.
Yeah. Don't you know they're my only fans? God damn it! All right, I'm ending this. Y'all have a great day.